come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull, getting in his pregame mindset. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, guys are on the court, stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. To Jordan. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Jordan. Offensive board. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. To Leonard. For three. Good for three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
KD with the rock. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Beverly into the front court. Leads one. To Leonard. Oh, had him going there for a second. The pass set it all up.
2 points. The assist from number 2.
Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Goes reverse to lay it in. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving, knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead. Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Kevin Durant has it to Dinwiddie from long range. Count the triple.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Made his first effort, but not that time. And a put-back slam.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Stuffs it down with authority. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer, no. He's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Durant across the timeline. They're down 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
2. The assist from
Nets have the basketball. Not done yet. Working the outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Durant. Short jumper stays out. And stuffs it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Durant, tough matchup against George. Trying to cash in. A shot by Durant that's no good. To Leonard. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Kevin Durant, he's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Strong finisher, Paul George. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Beyond the arc for 3. Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that 3, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly. That's good D. Shot no good. Durant with the basketball up top. 9-point margin. Irving. Oh, we can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Patrick Beverly, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Irving. To Durant. 4-3. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
And the finish, slam dunk. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Off the assist.
The assist from number 11, Kyrie Irving.
George. Oh, that's how it's done.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Nets have it. Irving. Kyrie Irving. He's 2 for 2 now. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Down low, George. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Leonard. Shot from in close, no good. Durant. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. To George. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 23, Louis Williams. Entering the game,
Able to convert on both free throws.
Joe Harris.
Kyrie with the rock.
Screen.
Patrick Beverly tips it. Out of bounds the call. Last time. By Patrick Beverly. Irving. Even to Zubats. Huge block. Fires the three. He's got it for three. Leonard to Williams. Leonard to Paul George. Leonard buries it.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Irving. Not that time. Even to Zubats. Snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
End score. Strong take. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Irving brings the ball up court. Has a look. Irving no good with the shot there. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
George not going down here. To Irving. Runner here won't go down. Paul George to Williams. Leonard. And he drains it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Kenny Atkinson making some changes in this one. Durant against George.
Three.
And the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard. It's no good. Shots not going down. Irving. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Time expires to end the first half. It's been all Clippers so far. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Leonard, that's how you defend.
He was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
Beverly into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Lets it fly from long range, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
Durant across the timeline. His guys down big. Misfires. It's no good. To Leonard. George. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. And count the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
George to Leonard. George buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Durant to Irving. Here's a chance from long range, and Kyrie Irving. Odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open three is good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Durant matched up with Paul George. Wide open look won't go. Paul George. To Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. Steps out and hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Couldn't keep it in. Out of Spencer Dinwiddie. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 23, Louis Williams. Into the game for Brooklyn, number 2, Taurean Prince.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard to George. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. For 3, second effort to Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That's off the side of the rim, short. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Clippers have it. George against KD. Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Leonard. To Paul George from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Leonard, almost, but no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Third quarter comes to an end, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game, shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
The drive, right to the basket. Cleans it up. Offensive board. It's LA Clippers ball to Leonard. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you... deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Brooklyn's got it. Durant. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Leonard. Works it to Williams. Fires the three.